There has been a tremendous bullish signal, ladies and gentlemen, for your consideration. An amazing amount of money will be poured into the XRP ecosystem as a result of the conclusion of the case between Ripple and the SEC, which is expected to take place this month. To be more specific, we are talking about $14 trillion, and there is a possibility that XRP might reach $250 or even higher. It's quite cool, isn't it? It will be a mistake for you to miss that video. First things first, without further ado, let's get right down to business. I hereby defer. In the realm of cryptocurrencies, Ripple's XRP has been at the center of conversations for significant reasons. That is especially because of the continuing legal struggle that it is engaged in with the Securities and Exchange Commission. This case, which has undergone major developments over the course of the past year, has not only altered the perceptions of the market, but it has also stirred up arguments on the legal frameworks that should be applied to cryptocurrencies. In July of 2023, a significant event occurred in the case that pitted the SEC against Ripple. According to the decision made by Judge Analisa Torres, the third component of the Howey test, which determines whether or not a transaction is compatible with the definition of an investment contract, is not satisfied by programmed sales of XRP. XRP transactions that took place on public exchanges were not considered to be securities transactions, according to this verdict. On the other hand, Judge Torres came to the conclusion that Ripple had broken securities regulations by selling unregistered XRP to institutional investors directly. After a year has passed, the cryptocurrency community is impatiently awaiting a conclusion about Remedies. They are predicting that the decision might have a significant impact on the future of Ripple, as well as the legal framework applicable to digital assets in general. In light of this, speculation over the possibility of a settlement in the SEC versus Ripple case has become more intense. By disclosing the information that an SEC meeting was about to take place on July 18th, pro-XRP investor Jack the Rippler sparked interest in the topic. Considering that the schedule for the meeting includes enforcement proceedings, resolutions to lawsuit claims, and settlements, many people have come to the conclusion that the Securities and Exchange Commission SEC may be contemplating a settlement. It is possible that a settlement will provide relief to both parties. For the Securities and Exchange Commission, this might mean avoiding additional legal battles, with the possibility of a decision that is unfavorable. In the case of Ripple, this would reduce the likelihood of an order that would prevent the selling of XRP to institutional investors, which would have a significant impact on the company's business model. In March of 2024, the Securities and Exchange Commission SEC submitted its opening brief concerning Remedies, in which it advocated for a penalty of $2 billion. The position taken by the SEC on the gravity of Ripple's violations is reflected in these numbers. Ripple responded with their opposing brief concerning Remedies, in which it argued for a penalty that was much lower than the original amount of $10 million. Ripple's response is predicated on the assertion that post-complaint XRP sales were made to approved investors and were carried out through on-demand liquidity contracts, which are supposed to prevent gains or losses. In light of this new information, Ripple's assertion that its recent activities have been in accordance with securities regulations receives additional support. On the basis of earlier penalty computations, the Securities and Exchange Commission SEC has offered a potential settlement amount of $102.6 million, which appears to be more reasonable than the initial proposed number of $2 billion. There is a possibility that Ripple would prefer this outcome in order to avoid the more severe penalties and restrictions that could result from a prolonged legal action. Furthermore, there is a lot of excitement among industry professionals regarding the massive expansion potential of XRP Ripple. Some people are predicting extraordinary figures in light of the growing excitement surrounding the possibility that Ripple may prevail in court. I can assure you that you are not prepared for this. What is going to happen next is going to blow your head. Therefore, as we are already aware, the excitement is not restricted to the resolution of legal issues. A recent prediction made by cryptocurrency expert The Great Matsby suggested that XRP might have a remarkable spike, estimating that it could hit $250. This would imply that the market value of XRP would be $14 trillion. In the past, large price changes have been preceded by a technical pattern known as the Bollinger Band squeeze. This prediction is based on this pattern. At the moment, the price of XRP is approximately 50 cents. The previous time it was subjected to a squeeze equivalent to this one, it witnessed a 60,000% increase, going from less than a cent to about $4. It is possible that we may witness a stratospheric surge which would push XRP far past its previous all-time highs. This would be the case if history repeats itself. The cryptocurrency XRP would be in a position within the world of finance that has never been seen before if it were to reach a market worth of $14 trillion. If this were to occur, it would surpass the total market valuation of all cryptocurrencies, which is over $2.1 trillion at the moment. In order to put this into perspective, it would be greater than the market capitalization of Apple, which is now holding the position of being the largest company in the world. The analysis indicates that XRP would be the second most valuable cryptocurrency behind gold, which has a market valuation of more than $16.1 trillion. This level of expansion would not only recast XRP's position within the cryptocurrency industry, but it would also pose a threat to the conventional financial markets, attracting a fresh group of investors and possibly changing the economic structures that are already in place. An upbeat and optimistic spirit permeates the XRP community. Tweets put out by renowned persons do a good job of capturing the sentiment. As time goes on, everyone will tell you that you are extremely fortunate, but the truth is that this is not the case at all. This is a hint at the strategic patience and awareness that is required in order to profit from the possible increase of XRP. Cobb merely inquired, what is the XRP season? Have you managed to capture the anticipation of a positive trend? While Lord XRP stated that XRP is on fire, representing the enthusiasm and confidence of the community on the anticipated breakthrough of XRP. The confluence of legal clarity and technical bullish patterns creates the conditions for a period of time that has the potential to be significantly explosive for XRP. The cryptocurrency market is no stranger to spectacular and unexpected moves, despite the fact that some people may find projections of a $14 trillion market valuation to be unduly optimistic. But Ripple's resiliency and potential for future expansion are demonstrated by the company's strategic posture and powerful defense in court. Ripple may be able to expand its use cases and partnerships upon reaching a resolution with the SEC, which would reduce the regulatory concerns that currently exist. More specifically, with regard to financial institutions that are looking for effective solutions for cross-border transactions. The court victory may potentially result in the establishment of a more transparent regulatory framework for other cryptocurrencies, which would encourage innovation and acceptance throughout the industry. In addition, it was inevitable that the whales would be able to observe this event. Due to the fact that they are purchasing tens of millions of coins, there is a great deal of upheaval and mayhem taking place behind the scenes. Although not everyone understands this bullish indicator, it is a groundbreaking piece of information. It is difficult to ignore. Then, to have a complete understanding of the potential future of XRP, it is essential to have a firm grip on the role that huge investors, also known as whales, play. This is because a significant court verdict could be on the horizon and market activity are intensifying. Regarding the realm of cryptocurrencies, the term whales is used to describe persons or organizations that possess significant quantities of a specific cryptocurrency. By virtue of their enormous holdings, they possess the ability to exert influence over market prices through the trading activities that they engage in. When whales move enormous amounts of Bitcoin, their actions can cause big price changes, which can have an effect on the attitude of the market, as well as the trading behaviors of smaller investors. Whales have the potential to control the market, and these manipulations can occasionally be intentional. They might, for instance, coordinate big purchase or sell orders in an attempt to drive the market in a direction that is favorable to them. This strategy, which is frequently referred to as pump and dump, includes artificially increasing the price and then selling off huge amounts in order to take profits, which frequently results in smaller investors suffering losses rather than gains. The movement of more than 70 million XRP to two of the most prominent cryptocurrency exchanges, Bitstamp and Bitso, is a recent example of massive whale behavior. An unknown wallet reportedly sent about 33 million XRP